For centuries, Mars has fascinated us, a red dot in the night sky, whispering tales of lost civilizations and alien life. But now, it holds a much more urgent question. Could Mars become a second Earth? As Earth faces the challenges of climate change, overpopulation, and resource scarcity, scientists and visionaries are turning their gaze to our neighboring planet. Not as a mystery to be solved, but as a home to be built. The case for Mars. Mars is the most Earth-like planet in our solar system. It has polar ice caps, day and night cycles similar to Earth, and evidence suggests it once had liquid water. But its current state is harsh. The atmosphere is 100 times thinner than Earth's. It's mostly made of carbon dioxide. The surface temperature averages 60 degrees C, 80 degrees F, and radiation levels are dangerously high due to the lack of a magnetic field. So can we really live there? Well, it depends on what we mean by live. We can certainly visit. NASA's Perseverance rover is doing it now. But sustained human habitation requires a lot more. Enter terraforming, transforming Mars into a habitable world. Sounds like science fiction, right? Well, researchers are seriously discussing it. The idea is to warm the planet up, thicken the atmosphere, and introduce water. Popular theories include heating the poles to release CO2 and thicken the atmosphere, or deploying orbital mirrors to gradually warm the surface. Elon Musk, famous for his out-of-the-box ideas, suggested nuking the poles. But recent studies propose greenhouse gas factories, or bacteria-based terraforming, as more sustainable options. However, these methods require timeframes ranging from centuries to millennia, and new discoveries have shifted the focus. Instead of terraforming the entire planet, what if we terraform ourselves? What if we create pockets of Earth-like environments where humans can thrive while leaving the rest of Mars in its natural state? This approach respects the planet's unique environment and avoids the ethical, ecological, and economic challenges of terraforming the entire planet. Plus, it can happen faster. Much faster. The real breakthrough: underground habitats. In 2023, data from ESA AOS ExoMars and NASA AS Perseverance rover revealed promising evidence of lava tubes and subsurface ice reservoirs. These natural underground shelters offer several advantages. Radiation levels are minimal, temperatures are more stable, and there's natural protection against meteorites. We can use these places as initial colonies, allowing us to start building our homes without worrying about the harsh environment on the surface. Imagine 3D printed shelters using Martian regolith or soil, recycled water systems, and even underground farms using hydroponics or algae-based oxygenation. These systems could allow us to grow food and generate oxygen while minimizing our impact on the surface environment. Not just NASA, a global mission. Now you might be thinking this all sounds like a sci-fi fantasy, but it's not. It's happening. NASA, SpaceX, ESA, China, and the UAE are all investing heavily in Mars colonization programs. The timeline is still uncertain. Elon Musk claims humans could land by the early 2030s, though most experts suggest a permanent outpost may take decades longer. But every mission, every rover and satellite is laying the groundwork for humanity's most ambitious step yet. But here's the thing. Mars won't be a replica of Earth. It'll be its own world with its own unique environment and challenges. It won't have Earth's lush forests or vast oceans. Instead, it'll have red sand dunes and frozen ice caps. It won't have Earth's atmosphere, but it could have its own atmosphere, one that we help Mars to create. It won't be easy. There will be challenges, but the potential rewards are enormous. Mars could become a new home for humanity, a place where we can live and thrive and explore. So can Mars become a second Earth? Technically, maybe. But ethically, ecologically, and economically, it's a challenge far greater than just science. Perhaps the better question isn't can we, but should we? Mars may not be a backup plan. It could be a new beginning, one that forces us to rethink not just where we live, but how we live. Subscribe to Universe Big Bang for more explorations into the future of humanity, among the stars.